What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a quick review on the G-Shock 5610U, and that's what you see in front of you here. So this is your classic square G-Shock and kind of an updated version. You're going to have your tough solar. It's got atomic timekeeping. This is the latest version of the 5610, which is the classic G-Shock square, as you can see. Probably their most popular model. When I was looking for a G-Shock, this is the version that everybody recommended. You're going to have your solar battery indicator right here that indicates how much battery charge you have. Now, this is not an everyday wear for me. I generally keep this in my watch box probably 6 days a week. I break it out once or twice. Sometimes I'm going to the gym, I'll take it out. And ever since I got it, it's remained at high. I've read reviews of people saying that they get 6 months, a year, plus of the watch not seeing sunshine and it continuing to have charge. So that's apparently a non-issue. I was reading reviews online, reading forums, and people were saying that they've had this watch for 10, 15 years, and that they're just they just keep on ticking. So this uses atomic timekeeping, which is super cool. So the way that works is there's an atomic clock, so nuclear powered atomic clock I believe it's in Colorado for the United States, and once a day it beams off of that atomic clock and it sets the proper time, and that's the time that the U.S. government uses, so you know that you always have the 100% proper time with this watch, which is really cool. So I use this watch to set my mechanical watches, and it's like 100% spot on. If you go to time.gov, you can check and compare. It's 100% spot on. Really, really cool. You never have to set it. It does its own thing, which is super cool. So you're going to have a day date function here. So you've got 6/20. I'm recording this on June 20th. It's going to be Friday. Now this is the 5610U as opposed to the 5610. And with the 5610, they did something a little different. So they changed the backlight from electroluminescent to an LED. Gives you a really nice crystalline glow. And something that no one talks about with this watch, do you see how I just did that without touching the battery? There's a sensor in the watch that detects where the watch is sitting, and with motion it'll turn it on. So if you're working on something, you take and you bring it up to your face, it's going to turn the watch light on so you can check the time without having to use the button. It's a Casio, so you're going to have pretty standard features here. You're going to have a stopwatch, time, alarm. The alarm is not particularly audible, so I probably wouldn't rely on this to wake you up if you're a heavy sleeper like I am, but it's enough to tell the time for like simple timekeeping stuff, like if you have to be at something or using it for work or whatever else. It's definitely handy. This uses let's see if I can pull it up here. Lots and lots of buttons. If there's one qualm that I have about this watch, it's that there's so many buttons on it. There's so many different menus. So if you click through here enough, you're going to pull up location time. I recently relocated from Alaska to the American Southwest, and it's really neat. So you click through here, that'll find your city, the closest city to you, and it programs the time according to that. So let me see if I can tinker with this just a little bit. See that get right there? That's when that's when it picks up the time from the atomic clock. So every day at 12:04 in the morning, it picks up the time. And let me see if I can find that real quick. Like I said, I got a million different menus here. The G-Shocks are a little bit hard. The squares are a little bit hard to press the buttons on. And let me see if I can pull that up. We got world time. Anchorage, that's where I came from. Let me see if I can click through here. Let's see, 3 o'clock in Anchorage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said to 5 different dates. So it's kind of like a, like a GMT time, like what you would have with, a GMT watch. There's London, Rome, Hong Kong, Tokyo. So you can flip all the way through here. It's really, really neat. So then I'll see if I can bring us back to the menu here. There we go. Cool. And then I'm right back to my local time zone. So you can buy this watch for about $100. Really, I would say that this watch does everything that you need a watch to do and then some. The fact that it has atomic timekeeping and it's a tough solar watch means that you're never really going to have to worry about this watch. So if you're looking for a watch, you don't want to spend a ton of money, I would strongly check this one out. Like I said, this is the watch that I use to set my mechanical watches to, because I know it's always going to be 100% spot on time. So you just need one watch. Let's say you just need a watch for work or whatever. You don't want to rely on your smartphone to tell the time. This is the watch that I would recommend getting. This is it, guys. The G-Shock 5610U. As far as dimensions go, I don't have them right in front of me, but let me throw that on my wrist. Currently rocking the Laurier Falcon. You can check my other review for that. And it's got your classic square dimensions. I know some people aren't a fan of the squares. They think they're bulky or whatever else, but honestly, I don't think it's that bad. My wrist is 7 and a quarter, and I think that it's a pretty dang good fit. I mean, it just works. You know, it's not a flashy watch. It's a watch that tells time. You know it's going to be accurate. It's got a neat light on it. I mean, it does everything you need it to do, guys. This is the G-Shock 5610. This has been Marty. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.